Sundance. Do you think Destiny 2 is worth a play in 2020? Let's find out. In Destiny, you have 3 classes to choose from. First is the Warlock, which has a healing rift and a Kamehameha as an ult pretty much, but they all have unique abilities. Now is the Titan, which is good for if you want to take a lot of hits. You know, he's pretty much your tank of the game. Shoulder charge, all that good stuff. Then, last is the Hunter, which is one of my favourites. He can, double slide sort of thing and reload his gun at the same time. He's pretty much your cowboy of space. With Destiny 2 Beyond Light expansion coming soon, it's probably the perfect time to jump back in. Or jump in if you're a new player. But if you're a new player, you definitely got to try it free first, because it is a free to play game now. And with that comes the first 2 expansions, which is cool. And it gives you a lot of content for free to play around with. Then if you like it, I would say get the Forsaken expansion and all the other stuff, because the Forsaken expansion was definitely cool, and I expect a lot from this one too. Destiny 2 armor and weapon based system could be complicated for newer players and even a bit complicated for returning players. The game has updated so much since it was first released, which is cool and everything, but it can get confusing. But if you like MMOs and all that sort of stuff, you're gonna like this armor system. You put on armor, the better the armor, the higher your power is gonna go. I think at the moment it goes up to 1050, 1060 with pinnacle gear, which is cool. That's with all the DLC though. Otherwise I think it's up to 600 maybe without the season passes and all that stuff, but that's still pretty good. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. And the guns are the same, the higher the stats, the better the weapon. You change your ghost as well and all that, and they also give you different aspects like bringing out your speeder quicker and all that. Now the Crucible. It is a player vs player multiplayer activity in Destiny 2. Players can earn loot by completing Crucible matches and events. In most of the matches too, you don't have to worry about power as it is disabled, so all players have a chance against other players as is. It is fun, but it can be aggravating at sometimes, because sometimes it seems like your hits don't connect and stuff, even though someone will be in front of them, but I think that's more of a internet issue rather than anything else. But yeah, definitely worth to go if you're going to jump into Destiny. And now we have strikes, which last about 20 minutes or so. They function the same as story missions as well, which is pretty cool. So what it will do, unless you're in a party, it will match make you with 2 others, which, don't worry, it's quite quick. I found a match straight away, didn't take even a minute, which is good. Then it'll put you into the strike, where you'll do quests and objectives and stuff like that, like this one, eliminate all hostiles. Then there'll be another part to it. Then finally take on the boss. Once you defeat the boss, a loot crate will drop, which will hopefully contain some good weapon and armor. It will also contain some glimmer, which is your currency if you haven't played before. So yeah, if you're stumped to do anything after the main campaign, you can always give strikes a go. They're so much fun, especially if you have a party to play with. So yeah, you can always add me. I'm quite keen to, play a strike or 2. You can even join my clan. Yep, there's clans in the game. Balthazar's Disciples, if anyone's keen. So yeah, look me up. And now we have the tower, which you will unlock later in the game if you're first starting out. It's pretty much where you go to get all your rewards, your quests, and you can buy stuff from the shops there. And that's also where you will find the vault. It's a system where you can store your items and stuff like that. You can also put stuff from other classes like your hunter, and then you can actually go and access it with your warlock. Yeah. And now we have Gambit, or Gambit Prime. It is a PvP PvE multiplayer mode, which it's a bit hard to explain, so let's get into it. What it is that you're going against another team, but they are on opposite sides, so you can't quite go over there and kill them. You kill like PvE, go against PvE stuff, kill them, gain motes, and put them in sort of like a moat bank thing, which would put a big enemy onto your opponent's side. And eventually rifts will start opening where you can go onto their side for a limited time and try and kill them and slow them down. Once you've banked enough motes, you or your opponents can summon the Primeval. Now, once the Primeval is destroyed, you win, or they win, whoever does it first. So, essentially you have to just kill as much bad guys as possible, get emotes, bank them. Banking emotes also puts bad guys onto the enemy side. You can go over, you can kill them, slow them down. The goal is to summon the Primeval, which you'll have a force field on and all that sort of stuff, and you gotta kill other guys to get that down, and then once you kill them, you've won. But if the enemy kills them first, they've won. So it's a pretty cool game mode, a mix of both stuff I like, which is the PvE and PvP stuff. It's definitely worth a go. But yeah. And that is my review for Destiny 2 in 2020. Just a reminder, it's more of a review for newer players than older players, and a review for pretty much the free-to-play stuff. You know, it's definitely worth it. Give it a go. If you like it, get the expansions, because Forsaken's really good, and I think the new one's going to be even better. Anyway, so if you liked my video, please hit like and hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me on Facebook for more videos, content, and gaming news and gaming related stuff in general.